War spoilers! Look who's back!
Bam! Me, the Hulk, and these socks. Yep, see right here? My socks. I got Thor. Wait, you can't see Thor. Boom, right here. The other guys don't matter because they're all in the movie. And the Hulk, gotta represent. And fix the set. Now that I'm done destroying stuff. I see, I'm a big mess. I'm the biggest mess. See, everywhere I go, I just break stuff. And I'm shiny as
That's why we can't have nice things, y'all.
That's exactly why. That's why we have insurance.
Thank God for insurance.
So you know what we're talking about today.
I already made my thoughts on no spoilers, Civil War.
No,
so
we are spoiling.
Let's get into
everything.
it. Let's get into it.
First of all,
So what did you think, Robert?
I laughed. I cried. I really did cry. This movie was so complicated and it had so many layers.
I've seen it 3 times, and I still feel like I need to see it again.
I concur. The layers, the story within the story,
Yes.
the little jokes that the little kids can get and the big kids get, and the adults get. All 3, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the Marvel comic book throwbacks, I love those. I love those.
Okay, so I was really, really, really emotional the whole time the first time I watched it because I'm like this. Stop hurting each other.
I was too, but he was emotional because of stop hurting each other, them fighting each other. I was emotional the first time just because I was afraid that I'd heard a lot of rumors about Captain America dying in this one. So I was just stressed about that the first time. So the second time, I think I got to really, become more invested or enveloped in the story as a whole because I was so stressed out the first time.
And it's really good for a movie to do this because we have the need to see it 2 or 3 times to get the full understanding and get the full experience of the movie. Because the second time I saw it, everything she was pointing out, that's when I saw it. Because if it wasn't Iron Man and Captain America fighting, it was the whole team fighting. Like, it was horrible. Yeah. And so the kiss, why did we have the kiss? The kiss felt really awkward.
As much as I did want to see the kiss, I really did feel that it was awkward. I felt that, it was forced or it was just unnatural, not organic.
Last minute thing, we don't know.
And then after I'd always kind of wanted them to get together, but at the same time it was like, okay, wait, in another life, like I said on my last video, he very well could have been her, uncle, so it's kind of weird Cap. When you think about that.
Ew.
But
incest is never cool.
No. I mean, it wouldn't have been technically incest, but, I get what you mean. But it it felt odd, not just because of those thoughts, but because of the whole, that whole other lifetime and, then... also the whole scene. And I will say the only thing that saved that scene was the guys in the car, can you move up? And, hey, you kissed her. That was everything.
That's the only part I really remember. I didn't even remember seeing the kiss the first time.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing the guys in the car because I'm like, bros. That would have been me and my boys in the car.
I would like to touch on the topic of Tony. Because he was very much, I think, portrayed in the rich boy kind of way, but they did it in such a good way. Like, normally I'd say, oh, the rich boy getting everything he wants. He's the only one that stayed out of jail. He's the only one that, kind of could go and come as he pleased. And I felt like that was like, okay, yeah, you're the rich boy, so they're not going to lock you up. But, I did see both sides of this story. I really did, and because they laid it out very well. This is the first movie of Phase 3 of MCU. So, they really laid the groundwork very well, as I said on my previous video, to where Marvel is headed in this 3rd phase. So... do more research.
No. She sounds really smart.
I have my moments. No. But yeah, I really liked that. But, there was a lot of people that said, oh, well, if you didn't, kind of rethink your position on this movie, on which side you were on, kind of thing. But, I have to be honest, I really didn't. And yes, I love Captain America, but I love what he stands for. And they may have laid it out really well, but I never wavered on what side I was on. And at times, I just kind of felt that Tony was very petulant. And the whole, oh, that's not your sword, I'm sorry, not sword, shield. My dad made that. I get the symbolism.
She did that.
I get the symbolism behind that, obviously.
Yeah.
But, I just really... I didn't care for that, but you know what? I could deal with it because it's like, okay, as long as Cap isn't dying, I can deal with anything right now.
Man, how can you choose a side? And that last fight scene at the end,
it was very well done.
it was, because I'm sitting at the edge of my seat like, you just stop fighting. You know, you're going to kill him. No, you're going to kill
Can we just talk about
Okay.
the two surprise characters? I loved Ant-Man. Paul Rudd does an amazing job on that character,
Yeah.
and I'm
Good
gonna
balance.
say each character really had their moment to shine in
Yes.
this movie, no matter how small. And I
Marissa Tomei.
love that whole Spider-Man thing. I love that Marissa Tomei is playing Aunt May. I love that Aunt May is not portrayed as a million years old. I love. What are we calling her? Aunt Hottie? Hashtag
Stark Hottie.
said. And I love the kid who's playing Spider-Man because, like I said, he's closer to the comic book portrayal of Peter Parker. So I'm very excited. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that, but he did an awesome job on this movie.
Yeah, the casting all the way around was really, really good. The female characters were strong. That's because there's another show that I'm watching right now that I'm binge watching, and there's a female character in that show that she has the potential to be strong. I'm at this point right now where she has this whole other storyline, but I found out that she doesn't get any better, so I'm really torn. So I'm really glad that there was some strong female characters in here. A Black Widow and Scarlet Witch represented. That's a whole other one. No. I just dropped that little nugget for y'all for later.
But we were saying that Marvel really can't make a bad movie.
No, they can't. I don't think so.
And I felt that way from when I saw it. Really, I think that point was driven home for me with Ant-Man. Because
we wanted to hate Ant-Man.
didn't think I'd like Ant-Man. But we loved it, and I'm looking forward to the sequel, as I am all of the upcoming Marvel movies, including the other character we got introduced to, Black Panther. He was excellent.
Black guy, good.
Well, we've had black guys.
I know, but
I mean, Falcon.
Yes,
was
but those
in there
are
with Cap.
Those are. I saw a meme that every hero has a black guy.
It does.
This is with
his own
Panther.
movie.
He's our first. Since Blade.
But I think he did a great job.
He was like the casting all around was really good.
Yes.
Every age group is represented. Every fan is represented. And one thing I learned, probably what I'll explain on this on our next video with the next movie, but let go of any comic books, let go of any story, just go in and watch these movies like it's the first time, because that was my biggest thing, because I couldn't stand certain movies because it wasn't the story that I grew up with. But once I let go of that, the movie was really good. But that's another.
But like we keep saying, Marvel cannot seem to make a bad movie, and they knocked it out of the park with this one.
And you don't have to think with this one. Like I got lost in it all the time I saw it.
And I've seen it 3 times, and I can still say that it was still enthralling, and it envelops you, it gets you into the story, it takes you into that world.
I want to go, like the last time I watched it, I'm like, okay, I missed this and this, I'm going to take notes, I'm going to do this, this, and this, I'm watching. And I get to the end of the movie, I didn't cry the last time. I still got a little emotional, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But it's just one of those movies you can get lost in. It's hard for me to get lost in it, because it's what I do. Y'all see that later. I'm an actor, I've directed a couple of things. So when I watch a movie, I'm watching it not only as an actor, director, audience goer, but executive producer, as a writer, as lights, because everything takes money.
It can be hard to watch a movie with him. He's most critical.
That's why I don't go to most movies. So watching a movie multiple times, very rare for me. I am hard on movies. I'll admit that. I own that. Yes. But Avengers?
Wow. No. Civil War.
It's all the same. The same people.
I know.
And they're all Avengers.
Well, I think we can say...
Go see it.
Thumbs up.
Go see it again.
If you haven't seen it, see it again and again.
Let go of the
Get
comic
your
book.
notes.
Let go of every story that you ever know.
And I just will say this. When that dude, Zemo, or whatever his name is, started showing that video in the cave thing, and Stark said, I know this road. I knew that it was his parents. I figured it out. Who else figured that out? And was it just me? Because I totally figured that out as soon as he said that. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, because everything comes full circle.
Full circle, and so looking forward to the next one.
Because in that moment, things were going entirely too good. Because it's Bucky. At this point, we know that Bucky had done a whole bunch of things to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And things were just getting on the mend. Everybody was starting to get cool. You know, Iron Man went over. They're trying to make peace, and then he saw the video, put him over the edge. So that's how you knew something was really going on.
But once again, Marvel brings it home. Marvel brings it all together. And speaking of home, yay for Spider-Man Homecoming, another fun movie we have to look forward to. So I hope you enjoyed. That's all for us. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe.
Okay, I got a question. We can put this in the comments. I'm just wondering who y'all would think Thor and my man right here would be on. Well, we know what side he would be on. What side do you think Thor would be on? And if they were in this war, how different would it be?
That's a tough one.
Because if they're both on the same side, it's a wrap.
Well, no, he definitely wouldn't. Oh, I see what you're saying.
If they're both on the same side, because because I think only Thor could possibly, like if you distract the Hulk one time with the hammer, then follow up with some electrocute thing, and someone else gonna have the back door and like knock him out, so he becomes Bruce Banner again.
You're thinking in levels and layers here, but it's a good question.
Yeah. So put
think about it below. And
wait.
Oh my God. What?
Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, it's good to be back. Action.
YouTubers.
We finna watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, we are.
We're planning a couple surprises for the Game of Thrones. We're gonna have our own little deal with the Game of Thrones. And
hopefully, yeah.
That's what we're planning on. And the next video is gonna be another Marvel movie.
Probably.
And you know what?
Because it's been a while.
Yes, it has. And I'm thinking I think I might even take this time.
We'll see.
Ooh, I'm gonna use it.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. This video ran a little long. Come on. Yeah, don't tell us how it ends. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Bye, guys.
Bye.